Hello, and welcome to Blaze Markets Trading. We're a team of Forex, stock, and crypto traders, and today we'll be going through this incredible Bitcoin strategy which has worked wonders this year. In this video, we'll cover all the strategy itself, the tools itself, and a live backtest. Make sure to join our Discord community for more exclusive strategies, auto traders, and all my custom EAs and indicators I've coded. The link is in the bio. Anyways, let's fire away the intro and get straight into the video. Tools required. The first thing you need is a charting platform. TradingView is what I recommend. It provides you with a comprehensive and easy to understand platform that enables you to trade at your best. Next, trend lines. You know that trend lines are probably the most common form of technical analysis. They connect significant lows in an uptrend and they connect significant highs in a downtrend. Fibonacci. Fibonacci retracement levels are depicted by taking the high and low points on a chart and marking the key Fibonacci ratios. Finally, relative strength index. It's the most popular indicator. It helps traders evaluate the strength of the current market. This is a momentum indicator. Most people look at the area of the RSI and they interpret it as 0 to 30 being oversold, 30 to 70 being neutral, and 70 to 100 being overbought. Let's move on. Renko charts and Fibonacci retracements. How do you switch to a Renko chart? You go right next to your time frame, go to your candlesticks, go down and pick Renko. Next, adding a Fibonacci retracement. It's very easy. All you have to do is find the high and connect it to the low. I usually prioritize wicks instead of bodies. Divergence. Divergence happens a lot in the market, and especially on the RSI. RSI is a momentum indicator. Therefore, if we see divergence in RSI, it forecasts a trend reversal. Divergence is when price and RSI is out of sync. It is when the RSI is making a lower high, but price is making a higher high. Here's a simple example. Regular RSI is usually viewed on the overbought or oversold areas. On the other hand, you have hidden divergence, and this is when you have divergence in the middle or neutral area of your RSI. I take the trade at candlestick break and have my stop loss at previous high. My risk to reward ratio is 2 to 1. Proof of concept. These are some of the alerts I live alerted on my Discord using this exact strategy. As you guys can see, they were all very successful. Enough chit chat. Let's get started and see how you guys can implement this strategy. The first thing we do is change our chart to Renko, and then we add our Fibonacci lines. We will start with February, so that is our Fibonacci line for February. Next, we add our relative strength index indicator and switch to the 4-hour chart to see our entries. Here we have a rejection, clear divergence. We take the trade at high, stop loss at the previous high, and take profit at 2. Let's go. Next trade is right next to it. We have another divergence on RSI and price. Another win. This trade, it didn't reject completely off our Fibonacci level, so it is not a valid setup. So we move on. Then we have another setup here, the bottom. Divergence, we take the trade, stop loss at previous low, and take profit at 2, risk to reward. Another trade here, very clear divergence, beautiful trade, 4-0 so far. And as you guys can see, a lot of these trades run over 50-60 risk to reward. Next we have a trade here, another successful trade. Moving on, 5-0. So since we broke under the trend, we had to wait for a new trend support and add our Fibonacci on the Renko chart. Here we have a clear divergence. Unfortunately, this would be our first losing trade. The most important thing to do is keep the most important thing to do is follow the rules of your trade. Then we have another divergence here, and this is also unfortunately a loss, 2 losses in a row. It happens all the time, it's not a big deal. As long as we come out profitable at the end, our risk to reward is benefiting us. A clear divergence there, taking the trade, another win. Moving on, we have our first hidden relative strength index divergence, which gives us another win here. This is very easy, guys. Watch for the rejections from either side and find divergence. For this trade, as you guys can see, we did reject off the fib level, but both the RSI and price were in zinc, so we couldn't have taken this trade, unfortunately. Next trade, you see a divergence here, and it's a winner. So far, 8-2, let's go, 80%. So our next trade, 9-2. Then we definitely have divergence here, another win, let's go. Clear divergence here. Little divergence here, unfortunately it did not hit our TP, so this is a loss. 11-3 so far, using 2-1 risk to reward, looking very good. Divergence there. Divergence there. Just hit our take profit. Divergence there. Securing us another win. Divergence there, another win, 15-3, let's go. Divergence, but it did not hit, it did not you hear that cash flow? Back-to-back wins, baby. Here's an example of a divergence that did not work out. The RSI and price were in sync. It is not a valid setup. Then we have our last win. Strategy stats. So we've took 23 trades, 19 winners and 4 losers. This makes our success at 82.6% using a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Here's a recent alert. This was a few days ago, and our take profit got smashed within the hour. Look at that risk to reward ratio, 18-to-1. Now that's what I'm talking about. Alright traders, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like this video if you had success with this strategy, comment for any questions below, and subscribe for more future videos.